During the weekdays, this is a very busy industrial part of Salt Lake City, but during the nighttime hours, in particular weekend nights, well, this place is practically deserted. And it's a pretty good place to street race, which is, of course, illegal. But based on these last two incidents, police say now it's time to step up their efforts to try and crack down on that in this area. The teen last night was shot in the chest, but he winds up driving himself to a hospital several miles away in West Valley City. He was admitted in very serious condition, but later upgraded to stable. Officers who were there at that scene then realized that this shooting happened across the valley in Salt Lake City. Officers here say this is eerily similar to an incident that happened on August 2nd, very near this location. They say the actual races are illegal and dangerous enough on their own, but when you add other elements, well, it makes for a potentially very combustible situation.
You start adding drugs and high stakes betting and guns, and we start seeing what we're seeing. And so that's really where it becomes a big problem for us, and that's what we're trying to address.
Sergeant Horrocks goes on to say that his department is stretched pretty thin this summer due to the nightly protests downtown. But today, Salt Lake City command staff, he says they are getting together to talk about refocusing resources on this troubling issue. Meanwhile, the two young men who were shot, the one last night and the one from last week, both tell officers they have no idea who shot them and really aren't giving them any more information. But if anyone out there does have any information, you can call Salt Lake Police, 801-799-3000. In Salt Lake City, Scott McCain, Fox 13 News, Utah.